That might be the best shot I've ever made on a deer.
You take a look in there and you tell me if you've seen that buck yet. It's a nice buck. You need to shoot him, dude. You know, we look behind us and there's a mountain lion at like 200 yards just staring at us. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. He's freaking like that. The biggest archery buck today.
Yes.
We got 4 days worth of gear packed up and 8 liters of water, which is overkill, but it's not because we don't know of any water on top. There's essentially 3 legs to this hike. There's the trail, which is super nice. And then there's the first climb. First climb gets you about halfway. It's steep and it sucks, but it's not too bad. And then there's the climb, and it's about 1,500 feet in less than a mile. That one's gonna suck, but it'll all be worth it once we get on top and are glassing up big bucks tomorrow morning. We're almost to the halfway point of phase 3 of our hike. We're gonna go see if there's any water right here. And then once we hit this, we have about 800 or 900 feet in elevation still, but we're getting close. I just told Belmer behind the camera, man, we just accomplished something. Like, that's not easy to do. It's like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You just get to the next bush and eventually you're there, but we still gotta climb to the top of this ridge and curl around, but we're getting there. It's beautiful up here. I love the high country. All right, so we just made it to the top of the ridge, found a flat spot. Wow, what a climb. So we're within 600 yards from where we want to start glassing tomorrow, so I think we're in a good spot. And just gonna set up a bivvy and a tarp and sleeping bag and get going. Eat some grub, go to bed. So I got the Slap Your Mama inside this beautiful homemade lasagna that my aunt freeze-dried and made me. Oh baby, this is gonna be good. But I gotta be careful because this Slap Your Mama is going on every meal plus backstrap once we kill. So gonna eat, gonna hit the hay. I'm a little behind schedule. I'm making it up the mountain now. I'm cruising up. Like I said, it's 2 a.m., 2 hours behind where I wanted to be. The sacrifices you make when you got little kids, stay home, try and hang out with them as long as possible and maximize your time away. So drive through the night, hike through the night, and we'll be up top by the time it gets light and opening morning tomorrow. All right, so Tyler made it up about 4 o'clock. He got about 30-minute cat nap, and we're gonna take off here. We actually have 2 bucks below us, just little dings. All right, let's get to this knob and go see what these bucks are. Got a 2-point and a spike. He's solid. He's like 26 wide, 27 maybe. He's just solid. Yup. You need to shoot him, dude. I shoot him for their body size, and he's pretty chunky. He's trying to get to the pines. It's pretty windy this morning, but just keeping eyes on him, see what he's doing. Oh crap, that's a nice spot. Just bedded. He just bedded. Which, if those guys weren't there and if there were 100 deer between us and him, he's in a pretty good spot. He's freaking cool. I don't know if he's freaking cool. Alright, so the big buck fed over this ridge. And so we haven't seen him in a bit, but Tyler and I kept picking bucks up all along that same ridge he was on. So we're gonna try to get behind that buck to see if we can glass in on him. spotted a few more deer, so we're gonna get some eyes on them. Ty's getting a spotter out and we're gonna see what they are. Make sure they're not something giant, something we need to go after. We tried to go clear around this buck and glass at him from the other side, but once we got on the other side of this mountain, it was blowing so hard, and then we got cliffed out too.
You take a look in there. You tell me if you've seen that buck yet. It's a nice buck, dude. He might not be very wide, but he's got really good forks. I like him.
How could you not?
Like, really good main beam length.
Curls in.
G3s are good. G4s are good. I don't think he's very wide though.
So Tyler has a hard on for this buck. It's really nice, so I get it. But all these bucks we've been watching have just been moving farther and farther and farther away from us down the drainage. It's been a great opening day.
It'd be better if they would have given us a chance to put a stop on.
We'd blow out 100 deer before we got to the one we'd wanted. So the other thing is the wind has just been whipping all day as this storm's moving in. And I think that's why all the bucks are moving down the drainage. Just they started out on top of these ridges and now they're just in these deep canyons. But kind of a crappy day as far as that goes, but awesome for seeing deer. Alright, so the storm is here. We saw a lot of deer, a lot of bucks, but we're gonna take off. Alright, I'm gonna talk loud because it's hailing and raining so hard that you can probably barely hear me pretty much all day today, and then a huge storm rolled in and it came in fast. Like, we barely made it to our tents and tarps. I hopped in here with Belmer because the ground was starting to get wet under the tarp. And we have room for Tyler in here. We invited him in here, but he's wanting to tough it out, so he's probably gonna be soaked. But we're all cold because we packed for an August archery hunt. It is a high country though, so you never know what's gonna happen, but it's good. It's fun. Morning of day 2. Yes. We weathered the crazy storm last night. It got gnarly. I thought my tarp was gonna act as a parachute and I was gonna go flying down the mountain. So we're gonna try and go relocate one of those 4 or 5 good bucks, and hopefully they're in a better place.
We're gonna put a stock on them today.
Oh yeah, we're going after them.
We're gonna kill one today.
We're just hoping that there's not like 30 deer surrounding them.
Yeah, we just need one of the decent bucks to bed in a good spot.
Let's do this. Good buck. Big 4-point. A really nice 3x4. I've got eyes on him. I would shoot him. I'm just kind of seeing what he's doing. And then all of a sudden, Tyler's big 4-point appeared out of nowhere with them. So we got eyes on Tyler's big 4 that he really likes. I got eyes on this 3x4. And we're just kind of seeing what's going on.
Just sitting here glassing this buck with the big fronts. He's with 3 other bucks, the same 3 he was with yesterday. And he bedded. Waiting for the rest of them to bed. And then we're gonna make a plan. But big fronts.
Well, we watched those bucks move through the burnt timber and they finally bedded, so I think Ty's gonna try to get to a spot below him. I'm gonna try to get kind of above him.
It's getting weird. They bedded in the bottom of the draw, so we can't really get on them where they're at, but we're gonna get to the finger ridges on both sides of where these deer are, and just hope that they feed to one of us.
That should be fun.
Let's do it. It's a long. It's like 1,500 feet in elevation
That we're
we're about to lose, but we got to make a play on them.
Try.
Day 2, we got to do something.
They took off down the drainage to get below those bucks. I'm gonna go way above the bucks and hopefully run into that 3x4 that I put to bed.
Been lost for days. My faith bleeds through the
I started glassing over where those bucks were, and on the finger ridge closer, there's like a 160 to 170 buck bedded. We're gonna have to go maybe back up a little bit and get up on top of that finger ridge above where he's at, and make our way down to where he is, and see if we can get a shot at him.
My wind is perfect, so if Tyler pumps him and then come to me, I'll have a chance. Or if I just happen to see one, I should be in good position.
And we're sneaking down this ridge, and we were getting fairly close, like 150 yards from the buck we had spotted on that ridge. And we started seeing some good stuff on this other side that we thought looked like pretty bucky. So we were being real sneaky, and we went around the backside, and there was a buck right here, and he had stood up, and he either heard us, winded us or something. He had stood up, and he was staring right at us. But they both just stood up and just bound off, so.
It's too late for lessons.
I just had 2 nice bucks coming into me. They got all the way to 100 yards. And the dang wind switched. Is bedded, and then that big front 4-point is up feeding around him, so I'm probably only a couple 100 yards away. Wind is right in my face, perfect. I don't know where Tyler and Belmer are. I can't see him. Like, it feels so good to just be like doing the right things, and it worked out. I was ready, like we were ready to make a farther shot, but it's so nice to have a slam dunk 20-yard under shot. And to just put it right where you want to and watch him die right there, that's awesome. I'm so stoked. I wish Aaron was here. I wish we could get a hold of him. If I could get a hold of him, help me pack this thing out.
This is epic. Look at that. That might be the best shot I've ever made on a deer. And I'm stoked. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that baby. Like, that is awesome. This shot is just, those SEVR broadheads did work on this dude. Like, huge. I'm shooting the 1.5 inch SEVRs. That thing just laid him open. I'm not the best archer. Like, I'm not gonna say that by any means. That's why it feels so good to like put in some work practicing and then to execute a good shot in the moment. Gosh, I'm so pumped with this deer.
Made it back to camp. No bucks tonight. I have no idea where Tyler and Belmer are. Hopefully they get here soon.
Hey, Narnie. Hey, wake up. Just get. You were a real worker. Hell yeah, dude. That's heavy, huh? I got it. It's real heavy.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
I'm so stoked about it.
Dude, he is a freaking stud. Just a great buck.
I mean, this is just what we wanted, right?
Yeah.
It's a good mature buck.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, guys? Thanks for watching part 1 of Burn Bucks. To say thank you, we want to do a sweet old giveaway. For this episode, we're giving away a pair of crispy boots, 6 SEVR 1.5 titanium broadheads, and a dozen Easton Axis arrows. Here's how you win. Subscribe to the Muley Freak channel, like the video, and leave a comment of what your favorite part of part 1 of Burn Bucks was. So again, make sure to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and share on your social media. Good luck, and we'll catch you on the next one.